storied title her husband came back as a goat, part won the sun, was setting over the crowded streets of Lagos when Ruth sat quietly on the front step of her small rented room, holding her husband's wristwatch. It had stopped ticking the day he died. Her husband, Daniel, had been everything to her, gentle, hardworking, the kind of man who always smiled, even when life was cruel. But an accident on Third Mainland Bridge took him away too soon. For months, Ruth lived like a shadow, barely speaking, barely eating. The neighbors whispered, "That poor widow," but no one truly knew the emptiness inside her. Every night, she set a plate of food beside her own, just as she used to when Daniel was alive. It made her feel less alone. Then one strange evening, as the wind carried dust through the alley, Ruth heard a soft bleat behind her. She turned, and there it was. A small white goat stood at her door, staring at her with calm, human-like eyes. Its left ear had a scar, in the same exact place Daniel had a birthmark. Ruth froze. Her heart thudded painfully. She tried to chase it away, shouting, "Go!" But it didn't move. It simply stood there, staring almost like it recognized her. From that day, the goat began following her everywhere, to the market, to the church, even to her late husband's grave. When she prayed, it waited quietly nearby. At first, she thought it was coincidence. But soon, she started noticing little things. The goat nudged her favorite stool, the one Daniel used to sit on. It waited outside every morning until she greeted it. And one night, when she cried alone, it rested its head on her doorstep, as if trying to comfort her. People began to gossip. "That goat is cursed," some said. Others whispered, "It's her husband's spirit." Ruth laughed it off at first. But deep down, she felt something she couldn't explain, something both terrifying and tender, because somehow, in that quiet stare of the goat, she felt Daniel's presence.